Hi, I'm Jim Brickell from Ed Learn Ford Lincoln in St. Catharines, Ontario, and this is the 2024 Lincoln Nautilus. The all-new design has just arrived. There is a massive 48-inch screen across the top. You can put things in displayed, or you can have it blank like that if it's going to be too distracting for you. Now, I'm going to try and show you where most of the controls are located to help you get the vehicle set up the way you want it. On the driver door, we have the door handle, we have the power windows, we have the power outside mirrors. You would pick which mirror on the outside and then use this one here to make the adjustments left, down, up, or right. This one up in the corner, we'll fold in the mirrors and fold them back out. And in this corner, that is the child safety lock for the back and also prevents your rear passengers from playing with the power windows. Down here, you can open up your rear hatch. You've got your automatic headlamps. So right here with the A, that's the automatic positioning. This here is your panel dim. And then on the left side of the steering wheel, the button with the 4 arrows is for your tilt and telescopic steering wheel. So you can push it up, you can push it down, out, and back in. Of course, your turn signal is there. And then as you look at the steering wheel, it doesn't actually have any words on it, but it's got some symbols, and it's so you can touch it. The symbol here of the car with a speedometer is for your cruise control, and when you turn that on, your display changes. So now we have the car showing, and then as your hand is on here again, now it's showing up front what your choices are. So we're going to set the speed. Now it bumped over here, and that is to set your distance to stay behind the vehicle in front of you when using adaptive cruise control. Now, if we're not using cruise control, of course, we can turn that off and the display resets. Now, on the right side, when you're touching these, suddenly it's your stereo volume, and in the bottom corner, your voice control. Now, our center screen is nice and easy for the driver to reach. Hit the little house and you bring up your home screen. So it shows a map of where we are. It shows the radio station currently playing. It shows where you can add a phone. And across the bottom we've got your temperature, your heated and cooling seat. So when you hit that one, you've got a heated steering wheel. You've got cooling seats. And you've got heated seats. So the 3 little bars mean high heat, 2 bars medium heat, 1 bar low heat, and then no heat. And the steering wheel can heat up as well. Then where the air is flowing, maximum defrost, your rear defrost, air conditioning, your passenger seat. Now, the next one down brings up more choices. So you've got your drive modes. So the first one says normal, effortless, and balanced. Next one is conserve. So this is for efficient driving, and good for the environment. Excite. So the display keeps changing. Now it's more responsive and engaging. Slippery, for slick, icy, or loose surfaces. And then, of course, deep conditions, heavy snow, sand, and whatnot. So your display is changing to show the kind of terrain that you're driving in. You can slide it across. We'll go back to normal for them now. So that was your drive modes. Now we hit this one. We've got ambient lighting. Now, you'll notice it's on the doors, it's in behind the steering wheel, on the upper dash, and it's going to be down below. So this will show up at night, and you've got several colors to choose from. So St. Patrick's Day is coming up. You might want to go with a little green theme. And I'm not sure if you can see it right now, but on the door, it's kind of green. Then if I hit the pink, red, blue, yellow. So they do go and change the interior colors. And you pick the one that's most appropriate for you. Now, we'll go back a screen. Auto hold. When that is activated, when you put your foot on the brake, it's going to hold until you put the accelerator. So if you're in a traffic jam, your foot's getting cramped up, you auto hold, it'll keep holding until you touch the accelerator pedal. Traction control on and off. And then we have our valet mode. You can lock out personal settings for your phone and navigation. And that would just be temporary while you're using valet parking. And then when you get back in the vehicle yourself, you reactivate those items. Vehicle status. So it can check your tire pressure, your oil life, shows the tires are properly inflated. It shows 100% oil life. This is a brand new vehicle. We go back, and now we have our settings. So now, under settings, it's got sound. So you've got your tone, your balance and fade, speed compensated volume, occupancy mode, volume settings, ringtones, notification sounds. Next one down is your Bluetooth. So you can connect to Bluetooth. You can add a device to receive calls, make calls, all hands-free, of course. Driver assistance. Now, cruise control. You've got normal cruise control. That's where you set just the speed. We have adaptive cruise control, where you set the speed and the distance to stay behind the vehicle in front of you. We have lane centering. And if you're not sure what any of these things are, you look at the right-hand side where we've got the letter I for more information. So lane centering provides steering support to keep your vehicle centered in the lane. The system checks for slight movements of the steering wheel to verify that your hands are on the wheel. This feature is available when adaptive cruise control is on. So that's when you're using adaptive cruise control, and that would be for highway use. Predictive speed assist. Wonder what that one is. So predicts upcoming conditions, road curves, turns, changes in speed limit, and adjusts your vehicle speed. When the speed limit changes, your speed adjusts based on the conditions and selected adjustments. So that's your cruise control. Speed limit assist. Lane keeping. So lane keeping, first we have the mode. You've got choices of alert, aid, and aid. So alert is going to give a vibration in the steering wheel that you're about to, in this case, go over the line to the right. So it would vibrate the steering wheel so you'll steer back in. Aid, of course, can steer the vehicle back in for you. Aid and alert will give you an alert and helps get you back into the center of the lane. And then the intensity, how close are you to the lines and going out of your lane before it activates. So then that was our lane keeping. And then pre-collision assist, your warning, braking and steering, In certain circumstances, the vehicle can actually brake for itself. That does not mean you're allowed to not pay attention. You need to pay attention. You're the one in control, and you're the one who should be braking, of course. But your blind spot information system, your cross traffic alert, reverse brake assist, driver alert, and rear view camera delay. So once again, all of these are in the on position, except for, in my case, the rear view camera delay. I'm not too fussy on that particular feature. So now we go back again, and we've gone through now we're into the vehicle. So 30-minute max idle. Believe it or not, the engine is running. You can't hear it in here. It is incredibly quiet. Because it's so quiet, some people forget to shut the engine off. So you can set it up for a 30-minute max idle. After 30 minutes, if you haven't gone anywhere, the engine will shut off. Before it actually shuts off, it will give you a warning that it's about to do so. Rear occupant alert. When you shut off the vehicle, when you're about to get out, it'll tell you to check for rear occupants. If you never have any little kids or pets or whatnot in the vehicle, then you can shut this system off. So right now, this is set to the off position. You can set it up for an alert and horn. So it's like, hey, don't forget me kind of thing if there's people in the back seat. Lighting. We've got automatic high beams in this vehicle, and we have automatic headlamps. In this case, I've set the delay for 20 seconds. Then we have our easy entry and exit. So this will adjust the seat and the approach detection. So by seat adjustment, it'll slide to the back position, steering wheel will go up, making it easier for you to get out of the vehicle. When you get in and start it, it'll go to your program position. Approach detection, some of the outside lights kind of start coming on when it recognizes your fob is close to the vehicle. So that's kind of a welcoming. Key detection alert, alarm system, remote start setup. So I've got the remote start is active. You can do it from the fob, you can do it from your Lincoln Way app. Once it's been activated on the vehicle, of course. And then if you're using remote start, what climate controls do you want to come on? Do you want the heated seats or cooling seats to come on, the heated steering wheel? If you use remote start and then you don't actually go out in the vehicle, how long do you want it to run for? So I've got it set right now for 15 minutes. Windows, wipers, power lift gate, I've got that active. Your locks, auto unlock, mislock chirp, switch inhibit, auto feedback, exterior lamp feedback, remote unlock. Right now I've got it set for all the doors. You can do it where just the driver door opens as well. Mirrors. Earlier I showed you how to manually fold in the mirrors with the button. This will do it automatically. So when you park your vehicle, get out, and lock it, the mirrors will automatically fold in. So that's what AutoFold is all about. Great feature, makes it easier for people to get past your vehicle. And you can set up your phone as a, use the phone as a key on the vehicle. And when you do, you can set up a backup start passcode. So if you didn't have the phone, there is still a way you'll be able to start the vehicle. And that was your vehicle. Your driver assistance we went through, and then we have our system updates, language and input, your units. So that's where you choose which temperature, Celsius or Fahrenheit, kilometers or miles, tire pressure in pounds per square inch. If you would rather have your speedometer in miles per hour, here's where you can do it. Now, the display has gone and shown both. It has miles per hour and kilometers per hour because we're in the Canadian version of the vehicle. Now, when I turn that off, it reverts to just showing kilometers per hour. But that's where you would change if you were going stateside. Profiles. You can set up profiles for the drivers of the vehicle, and you can also change your display. So earlier I was mentioning how we have a very basic display. We can change the theme. So that's one's called Tranquil. Now when I do Constellation, the display is now changing. Engage. It's changed again. And Inspire. So it's changing the theme. And once again, it's got a whole new look. So you pick the one that's to your liking. You've got network and internet, 911 assist, assistant and voice assistant. So right now we've got a Google Assistant. You can also turn that off if you wanted to, but Google Assistant is the one we're currently using. And then we get notifications, privacy, security, that sort of thing. As we go down on the left, so our profile number 1, you can bring up Maps, Play Store, Google Assistant, phone, AM, FM, Bluetooth audio, messages, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Set the vehicle up as a Wi-Fi hotspot. Your owner's manual is built right into the vehicle. Software updates, settings, files, games, Sirius XM, podcast, news, YouTube. YouTube videos can only be watched while the vehicle is in park, not while you're actually in motion. Now the next one down here is customize your display. So that's what's going to go across the top. Right now we've got it on COM. I'm going to turn that off. And now if we wanted the clock, suddenly our clock is in position number 1. You decide, I don't want the clock there, I want to move it over. Now it's showing on the far side of the vehicle. What other information might you like? Oh, how about the media? We'll take that and pop it in there. And even a spot for weather. So now it's showing we're in St. Catharines, the weather is fair, the temperature is 17 degrees. And when we actually turn on the radio, and get it to what you want it to be. Now, when it comes to driving the vehicle, what we've had for the last couple of years, pretty much piano keys. So you've got your park, reverse, neutral, drive, and low range. You've got your volume for your stereo, the auto stop start off feature, your 4-way flashers. We've got the parking assistance. Turn that back off again. And then we also have the max defrost, the cameras, and your drive modes can be accessed there. This here can slide open. You've got a wireless charging pad for your phone, other charging spot, drink holders, slides up, and you're pretty much ready to go. I hope this helps get your new Lincoln Nautilus customized to the way you like it. I'm Jim Brickell, and this is Ed Learn Ford Lincoln.